Hi there, I'm Heather and welcome to my Disney Travel Tips. Today I'm going to be talking about the Fantasmic Dining Package and specifically at the restaurant Mama Melrose Restaurant Italiano inside Hollywood Studios at Walt Disney World. This is a great package. You can actually choose from 3 different restaurants. You can choose from Mama Melrose, Hollywood and Vine, which is a buffet restaurant, family buffet restaurant, or the Hollywood Brown Derby, which is a more upscale restaurant. It actually takes 2 sit-down credits if you're on the dining plan to do Hollywood Brown Derby. We were on the dining plan for this, so we chose Mama Melrose. My family really doesn't like buffets, so we went with Mama Melrose. We weren't completely sure that we would like it. I was a little concerned because my family also isn't crazy about Italian restaurants. But I figured we'd give it a try. The thing I really liked for the Fantasmic Dining Package is if you get into one of these restaurants with the Fantasmic Dining Package that you book beforehand, you get your tickets to the Fantasmic show later on to a special seating area just for people who book the Fantasmic Dining Package. So you get a really good dinner, it doesn't cost you any extra, and then you get really good seats for Fantasmic. So that was exciting to me and the reason we wanted to book this. We also ended up loving this restaurant. It was probably one of our favorite sit-down dining experiences. They did seat us about 50 minutes after our reservation time. So we spent a lot of time just sitting outside, but it was fine. It was nice. It's a nice area to be. You kind of feel like you're in like a back alley kind of place. But it was quiet. Our reservations were at 4:20, and they seated us sometime around 5:10, 5:15. It wasn't a problem because half our party was late. Of course, we're all in the parks and we're running around and doing things, so some of us were there on time and some of us weren't. So it didn't bother me at all that they sat us late. But if you have to be seated right on time, just be aware it's a very popular and busy restaurant and they might not be able to sit you right on time. Our food, we had amazing food. If you're a foodie, this is a restaurant for you. It was also the only sit-down dining restaurant on the dining plan that we used that everybody got not only their entree, dessert, and a beverage, but we also all got an appetizer, which was really super nice. We really liked that. I don't know if that was a mistake or if that's normal policy. I know most restaurants you just get the entree, beverage, and dessert included, but here our appetizers were included as well. And the server said that at the beginning. He came to us and said you get the appetizer and an entree and dessert and a beverage and not just a Coke. My kids love virgin pina coladas, and that's what they had to drink there that night. It was included, and that was their beverage of choice for that night. So I'm looking down because I'm looking at my notes, and I'm just going to talk briefly. I'm going to show some pictures. I didn't take pictures of everything. We started out and we had the calamari as an appetizer, the seared fennel-crusted tuna, and oak-fired mussels, and a Caesar salad. So we just kind of split those. And my youngest son, he's on the kids plan, but he got a Caesar salad too. The calamari was $11.99. And, it wasn't a huge portion of calamari, but I think that's very average with restaurants now. It seems like most places that serve calamari, it's kind of a smaller portion. But it was enough to share. And we also shared the tuna, which was wonderful. That was $10.99. The mussels were $11.99, and the Caesar salad was $7.99. Very good. As far as entrees, my husband got the strip steak, $32.99. He didn't love the steak. Steak is one of those things, it's so hard if you get steak out. Even a great restaurant, sometimes steak is just difficult to do right. Or sometimes people just are a little more picky about their steak. So he didn't really love the steak. I would say it was under-seasoned and a little overcooked. It was $32.99. I had the seafood arrabbiata. It was $23.99, and it was excellent. It was pasta and seafood, very, very good, very delicious, and a good portion. Not like massively huge, but a nice portion. My daughter got the sustainable fish, which was grouper on the shrimp risotto. And this was very good. The fish was excellent. The fish was cooked so well and seasoned just right and sitting up on top of a little pile of risotto. The risotto was a little gummy, but other than that, really, really good. And the other two, the two youngers, both got chicken parmesan. They both really enjoyed it. There wasn't a big difference in portion size, it seemed to me. One had the adult plate, one had the kids plate, and they seemed pretty close. Then we all got the dessert samplers. They were $5.99. Oh, and the Parmesan was $19.99. And the seafood of the day was market price. I can't remember what that was. So we each got the dessert sampler, which had an amarettini cheesecake, a tiramisu, and a cannoli cake. Excellent. They were, little cups, maybe an ounce each. And so it wasn't a whole lot of dessert, but there had been a lot of food. There was bread and our appetizers and our entrees. There was a whole lot of food. So for me, it was the right amount of dessert. Like, we ate it. We didn't leave it on our plate, but it was good. We did actually take a little bit home, chicken parmesan. Well, back to our room. We had a refrigerator in our room, so we did bring a little bit of one of the chicken parmesans back, but it disappeared by midnight. So those, and then my son, he had an ice cream sundae for dessert. So excellent. The food was really amazing. I loved the atmosphere. It was very busy, very crowded, but it was like super hot outside and it was perfect in the restaurant. It wasn't like too cold. It was comfortable. It wasn't like a quiet, romantic kind of restaurant. It was very family, a lot of noise, but very nice. It was very pretty. We loved the atmosphere. And my husband he really loves that sit down time. The theme parks are not his thing, but he loves the time together, just sitting together and having dinner. And so that was great. And then the bonus with those tickets to Fantasmic, great seats. We got to see everything. We had a great view of absolutely everything. It was fabulous. So I highly recommend Mama Melrose Restaurant Italiano inside Hollywood Studios. I also want to give a shout out to someone that I've been watching a lot on YouTube. She has helped me plan lots of my meals at Disney, and that's Eating My Ears. So if you are looking for restaurant reviews, go ahead and look up Eating My Ears. She has eaten at tons of restaurants and she does amazing reviews, very, very in-depth and particular. So go ahead, I will post some pictures too of our meal. So enjoy Mama Melrose. So here are some pictures of our meal. This is the calamari. And this is the tuna, which was wonderful. Loved this. And then the mussels. That was one of our appetizers too. Very, very good. Very worth it. This is the steak. Like I said, a little under-seasoned and a little overcooked, but not that bad. This is the seafood arrabbiata. Lots of seafood, lots of pasta. Very good. And the chicken parmesan, which is also very good. So enjoy Mama Melrose.